He's gone 30 days without eating a single bite of food. He sat underwater until the air pumped into his own lungs started working against him. He's been hunted by a real bounty hunter, the FBI, the military, and an actual hired assassin, and lost every single time. Mrbeast has built an empire on challenges that always seem to end with confetti and a check. But there's a much longer list nobody talks about as much. The videos that almost ended in a hospital visit, the ideas that never made it past day one, and the stunts that turned into actual international incidents. Let's start with the one that came closest to ending in a real emergency. Today, we're going through every time a Mrbeast challenge went horribly wrong, and a few of these get a lot more serious than people remember. Challenge number 1, underwater 24 hours, when the air turned against him. This one happened back in 2018, before most of Jimmy's current crew had even joined the channel. The plan was to spend a full 24 hours sealed inside a box underwater, breathing through a pump fed from the surface. For the first several hours, it looked like a normal Mrbeast video. Care packages, jokes, a hat delivery.
I'm going to attempt to sit underwater for 24 hours straight because counting to 100,000 wasn't hard enough. So we put a box underwater and we filled said box with air. And my goal is to sit inside said box, which is underwater, for 24 hours, aka spend 24 hours straight underwater. As you can see, it is currently 11:26. I'm gonna spend 24 hours under this. So when I come out from under this box, there should be 11:26 tomorrow. And this box is underwater, which means I will have spent 24 hours underwater. This is for all you Jake Paulers. Do not try this at home. Good luck. Chris?
Hello, see you in 24 hours.
Alright guys, sorry if the audio is really bad, but I'm under the bucket. The bucket is underwater. As you can see, I'm completely submerged underwater right now. I'm gonna spend 24 hours inside of this bucket.
But as the night went on, Jimmy started getting dizzy, nauseous, and hit with a splitting headache. At the time, he blamed it on the water moving around him. The real reason was a lot more dangerous. Along with his oxygen, that pump had also been feeding his own exhaled carbon dioxide back into the box, and breathing that in for hours is exactly how people develop CO2 poisoning. Headaches, nausea, confusion, all symptoms Jimmy was experiencing in real time.
It's 11 o'clock, which means I'm only halfway done. Halfway there. Yeah. I hate to disappoint you guys, but I randomly started feeling extremely sick while sitting underwater and I had to come out. Like, I just had this strong urge to throw up. I think it's because the water was constantly moving. I was just getting really seasick under there. Just after a while, it just really got to me and I just really couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to power through, but I just couldn't.
My leg is literally shaking. Stop shaking, you're annoying me.
This was a horrible idea. I would really not recommend any of you guys do this. I have a massive freaking headache.
My head hurts. It's literally throbbing.
Tyler, can I go home? I feel terrible. That was a horrible idea for my health.
He tapped out with hours still on the clock, and it likely kept things from getting far worse. Worth saying clearly, this is not something to ever try at home. Challenge number 2, the statue. Challenge that lasted 10 minutes. Not every failure involves a hospital scare. Some just collapse almost instantly, like the time Jimmy tried to stand completely motionless, dressed as a human statue for 24 straight hours. Standing without even moving your neck turns out to be borderline impossible, and Jimmy figured that out fast. 10 minutes in, he was already bending his own rules just to move his head. Less than an hour later, he scrapped the whole idea, decided it simply wasn't entertaining enough to carry a full video, and pivoted into something else entirely. It's one of the few times he's openly admitted a concept just didn't work. Not because it was dangerous, but because it was boring. And boring is the one thing this channel can't afford.
Like Abraham Lincoln.
You do look like Abraham Lincoln, buddy.
That's good.
I'm making that video.
Dude, that detail is amazing.
Hold on, that's the perfect buddy picture.
Alright, show it to them, please.
3, 2, 1. We're gonna put him in our wedding. Thank you, guys.
So we kept up this statue thing, but to be honest, it wasn't super entertaining. So I decided to gut the second part of this video. It just wasn't up to par with the level of content I want to produce. And to make it up to you guys, we filmed a completely separate video, which will be starting now. Welcome to the Amazing Beast Race. Basically, we did our own version of the Amazing Race. I gave these 4 guys sitting on these mini cars 15 challenges, and the challenges are spread all throughout our city. And the first person to finish all 15 challenges won $10,000.
Challenge number 3, the domino chain that took 4 tries. Then there's the time Jimmy tried to break a world record and lost to dominoes 4 separate times. In the video, videos I could not upload, he revealed a concept that never reached the public, laying the longest domino chain ever attempted. The crew tried filming it 4 different times.
This is the largest shredder in the world, and this Lamborghini's gonna fall in it. We're also nuking an entire life-size village, shooting real takes at a literal Lamborghini, and crushing this store with the world's largest dominoes. This is the first of many experiments. You're gonna love this video. You ready?
Ready!
This is gonna be crazy. All right, they're falling. They're falling.
Come on.
All right, it's working. It's actually working.
Are we gonna have to run?
Oh,
You hear the thud?
oh, it's going. All right, that was the tallest domino in the world. That was the new tallest domino in the world.
Go! Down goes the domino! Oh my God!
And all 4 times it fell apart. Part of the issue was that watching people carefully place dominoes for 15 straight minutes is, in his own words, painfully boring. The bigger issue was that the crew kept accidentally knocking the dominoes over themselves while setting them up. After 4 failed attempts, the whole idea got quietly shelved, and the world's longest domino chain remains a Mrbeast video that simply doesn't exist. Challenge number 4, the ideas killed before they ever aired. That same Scrapped Ideas special revealed a couple of other concepts that never saw daylight, including plans for an entire city built out of bouncy castles and a video where dinosaurs would raid a shopping mall. Both got far enough into production to be filmed in some form before the team decided they weren't worth releasing. It's a good reminder that for every viral hit, there's a pile of half-built ideas that didn't make the cut. And unlike most creators, Jimmy's actually shown us some of the wreckage instead of pretending it never happened. Challenge number 5, losing to Joey Chestnut. Sometimes a challenge doesn't fail because of safety or boredom. Sometimes Jimmy just loses, fair and square. That's exactly what happened when he, Chris, and Chandler took on competitive eating legend Joey Chestnut in a pizza showdown. The math was never in their favor. Chestnut is widely considered the best competitive eater on the planet, and it showed almost immediately as he tore through his slice while the 3 of them were still catching up.
This is the largest slice of pizza in the entire world. Look how long it is. This pizza is literally 6 feet and taller than Carl.
My ego's shattered.
It just doesn't stop. It's still going. It's still going. It's so big. And this is Joey Chestnut, the fastest competitive eater in the entire world.
I'm hungry.
And not only does he hold the world record for hot dogs eaten, but he has so many more. Here's a quick montage of it. He literally holds the world record for holding the most world records. This guy is insane. And before we eat 18 pounds of pizza, let's see how much Chris, Chandler, and I weigh. Combined, me and the boys weigh 537 pounds. We should be easily able to out-eat Joey.
We're big boys.
He only weighs 229 pounds. What?
Well, that's a big mama.
Mr. Joey, here is your world record slice of pizza.
I'm really hungry right now. This looks good.
This is 9 pounds. It's like you're eating Chris's baby.
Yeah, I'm
Jimmy even brought in extra people and cash incentives partway through, but by then, it was already over. Chestnut reportedly put away 9 pounds of pizza in about 30 minutes. Jimmy had no choice but to concede before someone made themselves sick. Some opponents just aren't beatable.
This guy's $100,000. All right, bet. Let's get on the ground. Woo!
I should have done that sooner. We might have won.
Wait, Jimmy, how you feeling?
I don't feel good.
For our safety, slow down. We're gonna die over here.
Come on, guys, finish it.
Go, Joey. Go, Joey.
Taylor's the only person to ever cheer for the opposite team.
Hey, he's the winning team.
Think about this. He had a 6-foot giant slice of pizza, and all that is left is this few inches right here. Guys, I hate to admit it, but I think we just lost one final bite.
Oh my god.
So it was rough, but I found a rhythm. Kept using the water to get it down, clearly.
Oh, we gotta weigh him. We gotta weigh him.
Oh my gosh, yes. Before we started, we weighed him and he weighed 229. Let's go see what he weighs now.
That was one of the hardest challenges of my life.
Step on the scale. Let's see how much weight you gain. No way. He weighs 250 pounds now. Let me go grab something from the back. Joey, step on the scale. 250 pounds. Joey, you literally gained 21 pounds.
It was a hard challenge, but it felt good knowing I was gonna finish it. Towards like when I got to that second half, I was like, oh, it's going down. And when you guys kept...
Challenge number 6, win every prize at the theme park. A few months later, Jimmy set out to win every single prize at one of the biggest theme parks in America. At least, that's what the title promised. In reality, the group came up short on 3 games: a basketball shooting contest, a bar hanging endurance test, and the classic ring toss on a bottle game. Each would have taken far too long to realistically finish, especially with a crowd starting to gather. So the team walked away from those 3 and called it a day. The video still did huge numbers and is remembered as one of his classic early hits, but technically the title oversold what actually happened on camera. Challenge number 7, 30 days without food, the burger that could have gone very wrong. Now here's the one Jimmy himself has called the hardest thing he's ever filmed: going 30 full days without eating anything under constant medical supervision. The first week went better than expected, but as the days stacked up, the exhaustion became brutal. At one point, he couldn't film for more than 20 minutes without sitting down, and he came close to scrapping a shoot entirely because he had no energy left.
I am not eating any food for the next 30 days.
Wait, won't you be hungry?
This is what I currently look like, and I weigh 220 pounds. And when I say no food, I really mean it. This was the hardest I've ever pushed my body in my entire life. Seriously, do not try this at home. I had a whole team of doctors watching me every single day. They kept track of all my vitals like these to ensure I didn't have a heart attack or worse. Thanks, doctors.
And if I, for any reason, eat food in the next 30 days, Chris, you get to shave my head.
No way. Yeah. There's no way he's going to 30 days. We're shaving his head.
By day 12, his doctor was openly concerned about his energy levels. Then on day 14, Gordon Ramsay personally cooked him a burger on camera, and Jimmy chose to break the fast early, taking 1 bite. That single bite mattered more than it sounds. After a long fast, suddenly reintroducing food can trigger something called refeeding syndrome, where the body, caught off guard, can struggle to safely process the sudden return of carbs, which in rare cases can become serious.
Okay. I've cooked something from start to finish. Never eaten, please. Just.
I guess I'll take 1 bite, and I have to spit it out technically because of refeeding syndrome, but I still want to just taste it.
So you're breaking the fast? I'm gonna break the fast.
It's supposed to be sloppy, rich, delicious.
I love it. I love it. It's the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. But you can't just have an influx of carbs after not eating for 14 days.
Happy with that?
I am. I was very happy. Thank you.
Right.
I feel energized just having that in me. Bro, after 14 days.
There you have it. This jerk is gonna make me shave my head. Let's go do it. A deal is a deal. Chris, you can shave my head. Why do we have so many razors? I hate you, Gordon.
I love you, Gordon. Thank you. You ready?
Go for it.
I'm scared I'm gonna mess up, but I literally can't.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. That feels oddly good. Tariq's just behind the camera like, here, just get it over with.
I'm gonna leave you a little unicorn.
Gosh.
Oh my god, that was so much hair.
Oh, okay. Okay, just let me see that side real quick. Look how thin the side of my head is. All right, you know what? I'm ending the video here.
Because doctors were monitoring him the entire time, Jimmy was fine. But this is the clearest example on this list of a challenge that genuinely could have gone badly without that supervision. Never one to copy at home. Challenge number 8. The Hunted series, when professionals always win. Across several videos, Jimmy ran the same basic premise against increasingly serious opponents. Evade them for a full day, or they keep $100,000. First, a bounty hunter, then the FBI, then an entire military unit, then in 2023, an actual hired assassin armed with a rubber knife. Every time he built elaborate escape plans, swapping cars, hiding in odd places, even faking an injury during the assassin video, only for the assassin to immediately call out the fake limp. And every single time he still got caught before midnight, usually because of one small thing going wrong. A tackle he didn't see coming, a friend's hug he couldn't escape from, a hiding spot that wasn't quite good enough. 4 videos, 4 professionals, 4 losses. At some point, it stops being bad luck and starts being a pattern. Challenge number 9. The solitary confinement, challenges that pushed him to the edge. Not every failure is about getting caught or running out of energy. Some go wrong in a much quieter way. In 2020, Jimmy spent 50 hours completely alone in an empty white room with zero stimulation, and by his own admission, he started borderline losing it around the 30-hour mark.
I am going to spend the next 50 hours alone in solitary confinement.
Good luck.
I'm scared. This right here is the room I will be suffering in for the next 2 days. Normally I do 24 hours in a challenge like this, but I decided I'd push myself and go for 50. This is a one-way mirror and I can't see through it, but the boys on the other side can. Chris could be licking this mirror and I can't tell.
Oh, I'm licking it all right.
He returned for a sequel at the end of 2023, stretching it to a full 7 days, again with a doctor monitoring him because of the genuine psychological risk involved. Footage from both videos shows him visibly struggling well before the timer ran out. Coverage at the time raised a fair question. Even with medical supervision, how much extreme isolation is worth putting yourself through for content? Jimmy technically finished both challenges, so they are not failures in the traditional sense. But if the goal is for the audience to feel entertained rather than unsettled, this is one where plenty of viewers walked away feeling the second one.
I'm going to attempt to spend the next 7 days in solitary confinement. Seal me up.
Bye, Jimmy.
Hopefully I don't go insane. For the next 7 days, I have to survive in this soundproof white room with zero human contact and zero stimulation. And because this is actually psychologically dangerous, the most important thing is the doctor outside making sure I don't go insane.
I worked in psych hospitals for 23 years, and this is much worse than anything I've ever seen. Anything past 50 hours in a white room like this can lead to permanent psychological damage.
I don't even have pants on. Oh my gosh! Hey, Jimmy. Sorry, I was just putting my pants on. It's not as bright out here.
How is it, dude?
I'm actually kind of lightheaded. You know what's crazy, but after this challenge, I kind of forgot how to interact with humans.
Where are you going?
It's actually relieving to not stare at a bright light. It's like the ceiling is awesome.
Challenge number 10. I rented the pyramids. This next one went wrong before a single second of footage was even released. In December 2024, Jimmy went on a podcast and announced he'd secured all 3 pyramids of Giza exclusively for 100 hours, including sleeping inside them overnight. The internet reacted instantly and not kindly, with people accusing him of buying access that regular visitors and even researchers don't get. Egypt's Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities responded just as fast, stating publicly that none of that was accurate. According to officials, Jimmy had only been granted a standard after-hours filming permit. The pyramids stayed open to the public the entire time, and there was no overnight stay inside any structure. When the actual video came out, it turned out to be a fairly respectful, expert-guided historical tour. But the damage from the original claim had already been done. For a few days, Mrbeast was trending for something he said on a podcast, not for anything in an actual video. Challenge number 11. The ancient temple video that became an international incident. If the pyramid claim was a small fire, this one was a full diplomatic headache. In May 2025, Mrbeast released a video showing him spending 100 hours exploring Mayan ruins across Mexico, including the heavily protected Chichen Itza site. It exploded, racking up tens of millions of views within days. Shortly after, Mexico's National Institute of Anthropology and History stepped in, confirming Jimmy did have legitimate filming permits, while also stating publicly that several dramatic moments in the video didn't happen the way they were shown. According to the Institute, a shot suggesting a drone flew inside the temple chamber was actually filmed outside it. A scene implying the crew descended by helicopter onto the pyramid never occurred, and an item presented as an ancient funerary mask was a modern reproduction. The video's own description had thanked Mexican officials for the access, which only added fuel once the corrections came out, and the Institute went as far as filing a formal complaint demanding compensation and a public correction. A rare case where a Mrbeast video didn't fail to perform. It performed amazingly, but still caused a real headache with an actual government over how much of it was real. Challenge number 12, the $500,000 fire stunt that even Mrbeast had to defend. In September 2025, Mrbeast released a video built around 7 fire-based obstacles, nicknamed death traps, where a contestant named Eric attempted to win $500,000 to help cover his father's cancer treatment. The opening clip alone, Eric tied up inside a room actually on fire before escaping to grab the cash, spread across social media almost instantly, stripped of any context about safety. Within a day, Mrbeast was facing accusations that he'd crossed a line, with critics calling the stunt reckless and saying it should never have been filmed. He responded directly online, explaining the set had working smoke ventilation, an emergency kill switch for the fire, and that Eric was a professional stuntman who'd tested every obstacle beforehand. Nobody was hurt, and the safety claims held up under scrutiny. But the backlash itself is the real story. Proof that even when a dangerous-looking challenge goes exactly to plan behind the scenes, the public reaction can still go horribly wrong before anyone has the full picture. So that's 12 times a Mrbeast challenge didn't go the way it was supposed to. Boxes that turned dangerous, dominoes that refused to cooperate, claims that blew up online before the cameras even rolled, and a couple of videos that technically succeeded but still caused real headaches behind the scenes. And honestly, considering just how many wild ideas this channel has attempted over the years, 12 hiccups is a pretty good track record. Jimmy himself put it plainly in a post late last year, admitting that not everything he's released has hit the mark, and promising to go even bigger in 2026. So here's a question for the comments. Out of everything on this list, which one do you think should never be attempted again?